This is Blue Lock. It's a very popular sports anime, and today I'm going to try recreate it in Roblox in a week. Now, there's already a ton of popular Blue Lock games on Roblox. What I'm going to do is just basically just try to take inspiration from the simplest system, that would be Blue Lock Rivals, and I've already got a Blue Lock pack if you want to purchase it. It's in my video here for 15 bucks, so if you want to make your own Blue Lock game, it might help. Anyways, another problem is that I can't script, so I'm going to ask my good friend Subs if he can script for me. Here's how the conversation went. As you can see, the conversation went very good. Yeah, let's get to work. So first of all, we need to do planning. And I just googled most favourite popular Blue Lock characters. And I just chose the top 4, which were Isagi, Bachira, Nagi, and Chigiri. So I just went with those 4. I did a couple of animations which were the Awakening, because why the hell not start with the hardest ones? Totally not organised. Once I did the animations, I basically just exported them from Blender into Roblox Studio. I used Moon Animator to add VFX to the cutscene, so it can be scripted. I added the animation events because we need events so the VFX can show up. So after adding all this, we basically got a completed result and it should be ready to be exported, and here's what the completed result looks like. In my opinion, it looks kind of cool, right? For like the 2-man team, it looks decent. So on day 1, all I did was just animations. I did quite a lot of them. I did like 2 or 3 awakenings. With VFX as well. They turned out to be pretty decent. Now on day 2, I wanted to focus on the main part, which is building. So your boy's not a builder, right? The lobby itself took like 2-3 hours to build, and we needed a loading screen as well, which I just looked at Blue Lock Rivals, and basically I didn't exactly copy it because Sub sent me a reference of Blue Lock Changing Room etc, and then I had to put like a load of characters in. What I did was put all the 4 characters available in the game in a starting cutscene. So once I got the lobby and the loading screen done, we just basically put that into function, and Sub got to work. He scripted the loading screen, and he's also scripted, I think it was a lobby, some stuff. On day 3, right, it was UI time. Now, your boy is not too good at UI, right? So we had to call my good friend Subs for help. So yes, he's going to help. So what we did was basically just looked at Blue Lock Rivals UI, and then we tweaked it a little bit. Now, it does look very similar, I'm not going to lie to you, but their UI is better than mine, obviously, because I'm not a UI designer. Bear in mind, I'm doing everything apart from scripting. So once I did the UI, Subs got to work, he scripted it, you know, we did everything. We also added a character selection, which you can select, which Sub did. It was the abandoned lobby, which I copied of Blue Lock Rivals, so that could be used for the character selecting, which you can buy characters for. Now, we ran into some issues with the UI because, damn, I could not scale UI. I scaled it so wrong that Sub crashed out. Stuff crashed out. I also started building a stadium, which itself didn't really take too long. It only took about 1 or 2 hours, and the stadium itself doesn't look too bad. I'm going to try and improve the stadium by the lighting, because if I have good lighting, it could make a bad build look really good, to be honest. And that's exactly what it did, I think, because the lighting looks pretty cool, and the stadium looks kind of mid. It like mixes up and just looks alright, decent, to be honest. So the stadium's out of the way, that's gone, that's dusted, I don't have to build anymore. After that, Subs got to work, he started scripting. On day 4, I just started doing VFX for everything, such as direct shot, etc. All the VFX were done, and basically I did everything was needed. They weren't too hard, they were really simplistic, so it didn't take too long for me to finish them. And after I finished everything, I just gave them all to Sub for him to script. Now it's his job, because I've done all my job, so I waited like a day or 2. Pretty much the whole game was pretty much finished. It just needed bug fixing and testing, realistically. So we had a finished game, and the finished product looked like this. It looked pretty good, alright? Made in 6 days. I think this looks really good, for my opinion. So I had to re-upload all the animations for the game, and also did a new movement animation, which looked pretty cool. I totally just didn't get my old animation and used it. Now, there was a lot of bugs that we had to fix, and I'm not going to name everything. Once we got the bug fixing done, we opened it for testing, which we did on a QA server. And yeah, they found quite a lot of bugs. We fixed that as well. I also found an artist on Discord because I just couldn't draw. Paid him 15 bucks and the finished result looked like this. Pretty cool for 15 bucks. So we're going to use that as an icon. We had a finished game and we did a whole session with QA testers and friends. The match was going crazy. And the match itself was alright, to be honest with you. The match system was working, everything was working correctly. And now to this day, testing it, there was no bugs at the moment. We fixed all the bugs, and the game's ready to be, like, released. So I hopped on, popped some ads on, and yeah, the game is now live, if you want to play it. This process didn't take 7 days. It took about 10 or 11 realistically, but the title has to be 7 because it sounds better. The only reason why we couldn't make it in 7 days was because I kind of had school and I kind of was lazy, so I had to push it back. It's entirely possible to make it in 7 days or less. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. See you guys later. Please play my game. I'm Paul.